Hi guys, Danny here. Today I just wanted to do a video. I talked to Darren a bit about Eureka Lend and about a lot of things that are going on, and I want to do an update video and explain to you what's the purpose of Eureka Lend. So Eureka Lend is kind of, you could put it as, say, a test site, right? Because what they are building for this ecosystem, and there's a reason we call this an ecosystem. When you hear about IPX DeFi, it's not just one decentralized finance DEX or a lending. This is an ecosystem that is going to encourage people, not just developers, to people to come build on it. What they're going to have and what they're working on now, it's essentially it's an interface website where anybody, I don't mean just developers, I mean anybody will be able to come on and build their own lending, decentralized finance lending platform on the ecosystem. This is amazing, and this could bring not just a lot of companies and developers on, it can bring anybody. If you've got the liquidity put into it, you can start your own lending platform on the Eureka blockchain with a simple interface. Now, what does the interface mean? Okay, let's go look at something like, we'll go to Eureka X, and this is how I imagine it is, let's go to sign up. This is what you'll do. Where it says username, here what they're going to do is probably ask you, what do you want to call your lending platform? Because what we're talking about right now is anybody coming on to the ecosystem and be able to start their own lending platform, their own decentralized finance lending. So you'd give it a username, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, now you're going to start choosing your assets. Which assets are you going to take for collateral for the loans that you're going to give out? Boom, 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 put those in, and the rest of it'll be kind of like this, which means that like literally anybody will be able to use it. You won't have to be a developer. When they talk about building tools for developers, they're doing that too, but they're also building tools for anybody to do this. That's actually really what Eureka Lend is coming out as, kind of like a test site. Because when you go on to what they're really building, so anybody will be able to do this, is this interface, which is essentially programming the smart contract that your DeFi, your own decentralized lending platform, will run off of. You'll be programming the smart contract, right? It's insane. It's crazy. I mean, anybody literally be able to do it. Exactly all the, let's say, the technicals about it, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see how it comes out. So I have people ask me, why would people borrow Eureka? Well, the borrowing of Eureka will probably come in later with the launch of the decentralized exchange, or the swap site, Eureka Swap. Then maybe people will borrow Eureka to put into the swap as liquidity, something like that. So actually, just as a standalone product, really it kind of a test to get this part of the DeFi rolling. Now, think about this. If you want to start your own lending site, which assets can you use? Well, when we have Eureka Wrap launched, you'll be able to use absolutely any single asset you want as a wrapped version in the Eureka blockchain as a token. So if you want to start Sushi Swap, you can copy exactly what they do. You'll be able to say, okay, I want to take this asset and use that for lending, and I'm going to give out USDT. So we'll have like a XUSDT, which will be a wrapped version of USDT on the Eureka blockchain. So if somebody comes in and borrows from you, they get the XUSDT, they'll very easily be able to go out and swap it right over to real USDT and go off and do their trading, whatever, come back, start paying off the loan. Now, you'll also be able to program it for, let's say the interest rate that you're going to charge for your loans, how much collateral you're going to take, and how much they're going to get. Everything's going to be there. So let's say Joe Blow goes over and he starts up his own Joe Blow DeFi lending operation, right? And he gets it up and running, and he starts making profits in the form of the interest that he's charging on the loans. So, and okay, now I'm going to go into, as an IPX holder, where you benefit. The holders of the governance token, IPX, will be the governance token for every single project anybody starts on the ecosystem. It'll still be IPX as a governance token. So this guy starts his lending operation. He's lending. People are paying it back. He's making interest. That interest on the loan, let's just say $100. He made $100 interest. He's going to get $80. $20 is going to go to pay the owners of the DeFi ecosystem, which is who? It's decentralized. There is no owners. The owners are the holders of IPX token. This is what people got to get their head around. If you own IPX, you own a percentage of the whole DeFi system. So 20% will go to holders of IPX. How? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that works later. You're going to hold it in Eureka Lite wallet maybe, or wherever, but you'll get the benefits. Maybe the benefits will be paid out in IPX token. Maybe they'll be paid out in Eureka. I don't know. They're still working on the whole system right now. And as much as everybody wants it to be released tomorrow, development takes time, and they are working on this. This is going to be the first installment, but this is very important. And you can see where, they're going to build more of this kind of stuff where people will be able to build their own decentralized exchanges. And again, with the wrapping system, I've done a whole video on what the wrap is. It means you can wrap any digital asset out there right now and bring it on. So the wrapping, Eureka Wrap, is going to be insane. The DEX is going to be insane. They can literally wrap every single asset on CoinMarketCap and more. The ones that aren't on CoinMarketCap, we can wrap that too, make a Eureka token out of it, and you'll be able to swap and trade in the decentralized exchange, which will be Eureka Swap. So I just kind of wanted to get this out and explain to everybody what's going on and what they're really building here. It's not just their own DeFi. They're building something that is going to encourage not only developers, but everybody to come build their own decentralized finance. And now you're not restricted to just using one blockchain. You can use every single asset, every single blockchain that's in existence. That's what they're building. And, being able to build the lending site first, I guess that's what they're really working on now. And I think it's just insane. It's pretty cool. And I wanted to just make this video to try to get everybody to understand where we're going with this. Now, as far as an IPX token holder, you'll also have voting rights. And you also have to remember, anything that happens in the DeFi, there's going to be a transaction fee and a fee. So if there's a fee on something, it's not just the transaction fee. Let's say on the swap, it's going to be 0.2% per swap. The transaction fee will be when you're putting your assets onto the exchange and taking them off, or you're doing stuff like that. But there'll also be fees on the exchange. Where do those fees go? They go to the owners of the ecosystem, not just that one DeFi, but the whole ecosystem. So you can imagine anybody that comes to build a swap site, build their own DEX, build anything on it, they're going to look at it and say, well, I want some of these governance tokens. What's going to put them in demand? And you get benefits and you'll make money just by holding them. That's it. And you also got to remember, you've got this thing that is the safety mechanism that is burning it, and burning it. It's going to help burn and drive the liquidity of Eureka and IPX. And it's a work of art they're building right now. It's still all in development, so they're not really coming out and saying exactly how everything's going to work, because if they find a better way to do it, they're going to change it. And that's what they're going to do. They're a development company. Polaris Universal is the development company. Then you've got the founders, which is Mark, Hubert, and maybe somebody else. But as a development company, Polaris, they are the ones that are developing this, and they are just doing a beautiful job. They've got this insane idea that nobody else is doing. Just the swap site. If they didn't do anything else, just the swap site, and wrapped all those tokens on CoinMarketCap, even the top 50 would be amazing. You're talking about every single one on CoinMarketCap and more, and any new asset can be wrapped and put on the DEX. The Eureka Swap is going to be set up exactly like this, what I'm explaining to you about right now. About you'll have a swap site here. What do you want to swap? You go in, put it in there. You'll probably have a contract address, so it recognizes what it is. You deposit your funds onto there, you swap them over, and you create a Eureka token. And you can send that back to your Eureka wallet. Kaboom, kabam. There you go. You're in the ecosystem. You're off and rolling. There'll be more details and videos, tutorials that are going to come out with everything, not just me making these videos. They're going to come out with, tutorials for each step of the way. And it's just a beautiful thing they're building. So guys, I just wanted to put this out there real quick so everybody kind of got a basic idea of what's going on, what to expect. Don't expect IPX to explode now that the lending side's coming out. And that's part of what I'm trying to tell you in this video. I'm giving you an idea of what they're building. And unfortunately, it takes time to build. It takes time to develop. These things take time. It will take more time. And this is the first step in many. And we've got the lending, Eureka Lend, which is also the main point is to build an interface that anybody can build their lending on. They can lend any asset. They can take any asset they so desire to put in for leverage for their people that want to borrow. So there you go, guys. Just want to get this out there. Have a fantastic day. Get yourself into Eureka Stake. Get yourself some more IPX. Get yourself some more Eureka. Full disclosure, I'm not a financial advisor. Just showing you guys as I see it. All right, bye.